Hello. So today I was gonna come on and make taco soup with you guys. We love taco soup and it is a super rainy day outside, so we thought we would have taco soup for tonight. So I'm gonna show you how to make the taco soup in the Instant Pot, okay? So first of all, we are gonna put a pound of ground beef in. And I always turn it on saute. So I'm gonna turn it right this way. So if you look, turn it to saute, and then it will start browning. So we're just gonna brown our ground beef in here until it's all browned. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so now that our ground beef is brown, you can hear it sizzling, and it's definitely done. I'll show you what you can see. Lots of grease in there. So now I'm gonna go pour out the grease and get ready to add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so now that the grease is poured out, we're gonna start adding our other ingredients. I like to add a ranch packet. I like to add it to my meat. Some people add it other times, and it probably really doesn't matter. I just like to add it to the meat because I like to really flavor the meat, and then the meat I feel like is gonna flavor everything else. So I add it to the meat. So I will add that and then stir it up really good. And then I add taco seasoning pack, one of those. Well, I can get it to open. So I'm just gonna cut it. So add one of those also to the meat, just because that's what I think works best. But you do you, whatever you think works best. So I will add that to the meat. And I just like to really mix it in and get it stirred up good. So tell me if you make taco soup, how do you make it? Tell me if you make it different from me. So next I am adding salsa. Just one, normally like a 16-ounce jar of salsa is fine, but we have a family of 7, so I tend to add a little more of these things. So this is a 24-ounce jar, and I just realized I got hot, so I'm gonna be careful with this. Okay, so we're gonna add our salsa, and then stir that up, of course. And I still have this, it's kind of on manual saute, that if it starts getting too hot while I'm adding stuff, then I will just kind of mash manual or mash off for a few minutes if it seems to be getting too hot, because I don't want it burning or anything. So that's what we do. Then I am gonna add 2 cans of these. They are the petite diced tomatoes. These are Italian style, and they have basil, garlic, and oregano, and I just found that really gives it a good taste. I've tried taco soup so many different ways, so I definitely do play with it sometimes and do different things. So that's what I'm gonna do. And normally it says, I think the original recipe says 2 cans of Rotel. But I do everything on a budget, so I do 2 cans of Great Value. All right, so add those 2 cans of that and stir it up. And it's looking so good. All right, so then I add whole kernel corn to the mix. And I don't know about y'all, these Pop Tops, they give me a fit sometimes. Like, sometimes they open good, and sometimes they am I the only one that has issues with these things? Like, wow. So I add the corn in. And then the recipe calls for 2 cans of the kidney beans, but my family is not that crazy about the kidney beans. So I just add 1 can of kidney beans. I have done the light red and the dark red. I've done 2 of the light red, 2 of the dark red. Just do what your family likes. My husband requested only 1 can, so that's what I'm doing today. So just mix all that up, and then you're going to add some water. And I normally just add it from my cans and kind of rinse out my cans. I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna pour some water in. Stir it up really good. And then I am gonna let this cook for a while. So I'll let it cook for a while, and then tonight we will have taco soup with some tortilla chips and some cheese on top and some sour cream. Okay? Okay, so this is what the taco soup looks like, and it is still on, and it is gonna just mix and cook so well. So I was gonna show you. I'm going to put my lid on and turn it to seal. And then if you go down here, let's see, you're going to hit slow cook, and I'm going to do for about 4 hours, and it will automatically turn on, and it will cook for 4 hours. And then it will be so yummy. So there, it's ready, and it will start sealing for about 4 hours, and then we will eat it tonight. Okay, so we are back from the gym now, and we're having taco soup. So I'm just gonna put some in a bowl. And then, are you trying to get cheese? And then I like to do like a big dollop of sour cream on it. My camera. My husband's like, "Here, you doing?" And then put some cheese on top. And Grace, hold your hand out.
Dump it in my mouth.
Dump it in your mouth like this.
No.
They are. Then you feed your child some cheese, and then we will eat some chips with it. And it's yummy, yummy. So there it is, and it is so good and ready to be eaten. Ready to eat it. Bye.